mean, you have played like Wanee a lot of times.
We played a bunch of times.
A bunch of times. So can you?
I can't count. I don't know how many, but it's been at least about 6.
Now,
at least about 6 times.
At least 6 times, and I've seen you
something like that.
I think a blessed majority of those times. But is there anything special to you about this particular park? To you personally?
Oh, this park is amazing. Yeah, this park is like the coolest spot to have a festival, to have music going on, and you got. I mean, this amphitheater stage here that's the one we normally play at. Is very special. It's got a vibe about it when the people are all just up in this little region. It's just so cool. I mean, obviously there's a lot of other grounds, and there's the big stage over on the other side of the grounds. But it's a special place, man. We're happy that they invite us to play here.
And like I've seen you at like Jazz Fest playing to much larger crowds, and you emphasize there's something special about this. So is this...
Oh no, we love this. I mean, it's like I mean, obviously we're from New Orleans, and we love Jazz and Heritage Festival. That's probably the numero uno of the granddaddy of the festivals.
Yeah. But out of your neighborhood,
the one.
You come
and
here.
I think everything kind of tries to find a little aspect of that to pattern their thing after or whatever. But this has its own thing. It's got, I mean, musically, it's a fun time, and it's it's been the Allman Brothers family kind of kin, whatever bands that are connected somehow.
Yeah, and I know
to them have always been a big part of it. And Warren has sat in with us before. Yeah. Warren Haynes when we played here and stuff.
That actually brings me to something, because like you've had so many opportunities to collaborate here.
We've done a couple of times. We did a Led Zeppelin set one year, and we had Warren and John Popper play with us, and I don't remember who else. I think that might have been it.
But also, like, since I've seen you other places, I realize sometimes you guys are playing like covers or playing like homage sets. Like, is there something you haven't been able to do?
We've done that mainly here.
Now, is there something you haven't been able to do here at this special festival that you'd like to be able to do?
Is
there like a dream set you'd like to have, a dream collaboration?
I don't know. That's a large question. I don't know. I mean, we've had a chance to play many cover sets. We would like to play maybe one day, just play a whole Dumpstaphunk set. We would love doing that once. We haven't done that before. That's one we haven't done. But we do play some like tonight's set, and most of the time we've combined and played partial Dumpster's music, and then we go into, because we play in like 2 hours, so we maybe do 45 minutes of Dumpster, and then the rest,
like an album, or
75 of the cover stuff that we're doing. And this year we've done that. Now the year we did P-Funk, we did all P-Funk.
That was a solid year.
We did all P-Funk, and we had the clothes and all that stuff. And when we did Zeppelin, I don't remember, did we do any Dumpster that year? I think we did all Zeppelin. And it just kind of depends on the length of the set and stuff like that. And so we're playing 2 hours. So this time, so we mixing it up. And there's been a couple of times where we started out with some Dumpster stuff, and we played like maybe a portion of Dumpster music, and then we gone on to do the covers. So we've done James Brown, we've done Sly and the Family Stone, we've done the Meters, Led Zeppelin, P-Funk. I can't remember anymore.
You've done some.
We've done a '70s thing one time or some, but this one we did. So we just picked some bands that we haven't played any of their music up to this point. So we figured let's do a little mix up, and we're calling it Earth, War, and Power. Some people had no idea what that meant.
That's sad.
It's Earth, Wind, and Fire, War, and Tower of Power. That's all it is.
Absolutely.
So, who were three great bands that made some serious stamp on music, in the 70s.
No, but like, okay, so in the 70s, right? And you mentioned like you've had these opportunity to cover like these luminaries of the past, but you and what you've built with your band, Dumpstaphunk, like this has, for me in my young adulthood, for many of us people, you guys are are luminaries yourself, and I want you to
Thank you.
play
Thank you very much.
some of your sets at this beloved fest. But just one last question I have to ask, because this is a special venue for you. New Orleans, obviously, it's home, very special. Yeah. Outside of New Orleans, what other venues do you and the boys really like playing?
We like to play. Well, we love playing here. Obviously, we love playing here. We've played here Wanee for 6 or 7 years. We played when they had the Bear Creek Festival. We were here every year. They had that. We were. And we've played one of the other ones like once. One other thing, we played Halloween last year. That one, we played that last year.
Because Bear Creek disappeared.
And Bear Creek did, yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Like Forrest Gump, and that's all I have to say about that. We love there's certain cities that we like to go and play that kind of. We like to play the Bay Area. We like to play San Francisco.
Yeah.
There's cool people. There's cool people in some places. I mean, there's cool people everywhere, but in some places there's just more of them like
concentrated.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. More concentrated in a particular area.
Now,
in the Bay Area, have a lot of music lovers, and we like to play New York as well, and Chicago, but obviously New Orleans. Next week, Jazz and Heritage Festival is next week. That's what's also great about Wanee. It comes on right before, like a couple of weeks or so. It depends on when Jazz Fest is. It's either the last week of April, first week of May, or it's the second to last. It's kind of switches it out a little bit, but it's perfect to play here now and then. It's the home stretch in the Jazz Fest, which is one of the greatest parties there is, So.
Well, hey, if you find a pocket in New York City that you like going to, please tell me. I've been struggling to find a place.
In New York?
New York, that's good to play.
You know what?
That concentration of really good people.
No, the concentration of really good people are in San Francisco. And they got some in Chicago, too. But, I mean, you like playing in New York because you just like going to New York just because it's New York, but... Whatever, I understand what you're saying. I know that concentration of hip and cool people.
But like this mushroom stage, like I hear you say there's something special about it, but to me,
this is absolutely.
It's also like the people it draws,
the people that come and hang out, and these people love this music, and I see these people at many of our shows in other places, and they always, they remember our sets at Wanee.
Absolutely.
Like we saw some people like last week. We see you at Wanee. We were playing when we were in Alabama or somewhere, and they were saying, "See you at Wanee." Yeah. And over the last month, we've seen people that were going to be here, and it's just exciting to try to put something together that's kind of special,
And it's special for us every time. Thank you so much
for
your time. I really appreciate this opportunity.
I appreciate it too. Thank you. All right.